Again, first time me doing this fully in this regards. Just gonna look derpy in the beginning. No, it seems to be working. Again, first time me doing this. Oh my god, it works. Alright, we're actually live now. Yay!
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Let me put that into the Discord so people can join. Oh, never mind. I can't put it into. Oh, fuck. I can put it into the Discord on my phone. So, hey, Bill, how you been doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Yes, I actually have a question. How has since we did the thing with Ray, how has things been? What comments did you get on that show?
I got a lot of really good comments, but less exposure than I thought. I thought there would be more viewership and more comments, but the people that did watch and did view, yeah, I've had great feedback from it. Um, I think we ended up like I've listened to it a few times, and I feel badly because the concepts all connect together, and you can talk and talk and talk and end up 3 miles away, you're on a different continent from where you started, and then I would just stop and it would be dead air. I felt badly for the two of you just leaving you hanging.
I
It's like,
mean, I
where is
mean,
he
it,
now?
as I said, it was. It was hard to fully because you monologue for 40 minutes, and then I had to like come in. Um, but it worked out fine, to be honest. I'm sending the thing on the Discord so people can join and watch this
Okay.
thing. Not very professional because I'm not very professional
Oh,
in this type of
no
stuff.
worries. I prefer that
No,
myself.
what criticism did Kurt give you?
There was some distinctions. I would, like for instance, I was saying there was a distinction between rule of law and rule. So he clarified that there's the distinction is rule of law versus governance,
Mm-hmm.
which I just, tired and using ruler instead of governance, but there was that distinction. And then when I was referencing optimum, in my mind, I'm referencing a range, but then he just highlighted it saying it's about range. It's not about, optimum points, uh, which were both good points to make. Because there's enough difficulty with the language already to be imprecise with the language can just cause more confusion, right?
I mean, if you're having a
Um,
1.5 hour discussion with using all of these terminologies, of course you're gonna use the wrong terminology once, at
oh
least
yeah,
once.
yeah, yeah. And then I think the only other criticism I got was from my wife. She said you were yelling too much. And I was like, sorry. Yeah,
I mean, you were a bit drunk on whiskey. It was a good, I have issue downloading the video. I usually don't have that much of an issue doing that, but I have. Because the last part, last 20 minutes were great. It was the
yeah.
yelling part, but it was honestly, it was so fucking good. It
Well, you
was,
know what it was because I'd been working on my truck all day and rushed back here because remember I didn't get home till about 8 o'clock that night. And while we started off, my daughter came in and brought me a glass of whiskey. So by the end
your
of the 20
daughter brought
minutes,
you a glass of whiskey.
and by the end of the 20 minutes, the combination of just being, old and tired and having a little bit of whiskey and an empty stomach, it was like I'm channeling Winston Churchill or something. So
I mean, again, the whiskey did you great. I'm gonna leave my phone
excellent.
because it feels like I'm too busy with the phone. I'm not that used to camera with the podcast, so I usually do this when
Right.
I talk to Ray. I'm busy.
Oh, yeah. Did you? What kind of feedback did you get back? I haven't checked the comments in the last 5 or 6 days.
The feedback I got was mostly positive. It was from people from the server. They were surprisingly they were glad you were there because you're a different voice from John and Kurt, but you don't talk that
Right.
much. When
Yeah.
it comes to Kurt, everything is so analytical, so you don't feel all too much emotion. John is John, but
Yeah.
people felt more connection to your speech than they do to Kurt in a way. Because you're closer to them. Like, I'm guessing you're not so much analytic. You're more based on a knowable reality, which they're used to.
right. And I think that's what's coming up with the distinction from sheepdog that um, Kurt has mentioned is that we're more applied P, and I think it's just we're more looking about what we can do for our own lives. So it is a little bit more real than say political posturing or intellectual pursuits and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we've hit the right disposition of guys because of that. So, and you know, the other thing too is I have nobody to talk to about this stuff in real life, right? Like I talk to my daughter about it and stuff like that, but you know, so to sit down and be able to talk to somebody about it, it's like the dam breaks. It all comes out right.
I mean, I know the feeling. I don't have many people to talk to here either. I did a thing. I had two guests over, Rick Turpin and Martin, visited me in my house. So I invited one of my friends from university to talk to them. And it's like the only guy who I can talk to about this type of stuff. But he's such a cock civil nationalist and kind of,
Right.
he's like a Sargonite, if you know what I mean.
Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love Sargon. I
Really?
still peek my head in. You know.
What do you like? What did you like about Sargon?
Well, it's because this was right around the time I was finding proprietarianism,
Your video's not
and
working, by the way.
it's not working. Okay. Um, it was just his shit talk was hilarious, and he was saying shit out of like that center that nobody is allowed to say anymore. So it was good entertainment. Did I lose you? You out
Well,
there?
you're losing me little by little, but you should be coming back any second.
Okay. Let me know. All right.
I'm sorry.
Is it good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see your video. But never mind. Let's continue. I'm not expecting this to get many
Okay.
views. I'm just doing this because we got a
Oh,
new
okay.
microphone. I
No, I
want.
just like so with the Sargon thing, it was just that anti-feminist, anti-left rhetoric it was just funny. But after I don't know, after a couple months of saying watching it once or twice a week, you kind of get sick of it. It's like it's the same thing over and over. And then getting into proprietarianism, then it's like, well, there's some pretty critical flaws in centrist views. So then it starts to get tiring. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Isn't the AP elections tonight?
Yes, they are. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yes, they are. And
So,
the votes won't be counted until tomorrow, at least in Sweden.
okay, all right.
Which,
Yeah, because I just caught news that Tommy Robinson lost or something in there. So that I was like, oh, I wonder how Sargon's
well,
doing.
he's not in a political party. What do you mean he lost? I mean UKIP?
Tommy Robinson? I don't know. All I saw was a flash come across saying that he had accepted defeat, and I think he only got 2% of the vote in London or something. And he just walked off. He just left.
So you mean the
So,
UKIP party? Because the UKIP party has 2 to 3%.
oh, maybe, possibly.
They're dead. They're absolutely dead.
Yeah.
I mean, people like to blame Sargon, but Sargon has nothing really to do. Yes, they have maybe 1% of the votes to do with that, but Nigel Farage left for the Brexit party, which took 30% of the votes. So
Right. Yeah.
it's because of that.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
And
he was youth.
yeah, and UKIP have no actual. They have policies, but don't actually have like a campaign to push. If it's not for Farage, I gotta swap this to East. There we go. Discord being a dick, as it always is. Nope, that didn't work. Well, there we go.
Swap audio only.
Now I swapped the region where Discord takes it from because it was in in the European Union. Now it should work a lot better.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so UKIP and Sargon. I think there's a natural path through these celebrities that leads people our way. there's been a big influence of or influx of guys from Stefan Molyneux's group in the last little while, from what Brandon's been doing.
Kill me. That didn't work either. Bill. Fuck me. The Discord sucks. US Western. Hello, Bill. This is the
Facebook page.
Oh, there we go. Maybe now.
Yep. Is that better?
Yeah. Can you activate your camera again?
Let's see here.
I had to change the Discord service a few times for the position.
There, try that.
Let's hope you don't lag now. I had this issue with the other guy I talked to today, where there was a giant delay. I'm hoping it works now for you.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any real delay, so I don't seem to have any problems on this end.
Hopefully not.
Just let me know if I drop off or anything like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry for this being the most non-professional podcast I've ever done. Again, I'm just...
I'm worried. Have you looked at any of the Sheepdog Howl videos we do?
Yeah, I have.
It's not professional at all.
No.
Yeah.
And this doesn't work either. What the fuck? US Center, maybe. All right. Shall we do it over Hangouts, maybe? Kill me. Kill me. Kill me now. Bill.
Okay.
Shall we do it? Shall we do it over Hangouts? Because Discord.
You want to do it over Hangouts?
Because Discord ain't working.
Sure.
I haven't really started anything more than a few seconds, so should be alright.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll